Today I'm going to be building a computer use agent and we're going to be using Orgo. My goal is to build this computer using agent with its own computer environment. It can operate the computer entirely by itself using Claude. And I'm going to be building this for a business. This is something that's very differentiated in the market. I think this is a huge opportunity for entrepreneurs to come in and build these agents for businesses and companies to automate certain back office tasks. In this instance today, I'll be building one for a company who wants to automate kind of a form filling like process. This is just one part of the broader infrastructure that I'll be building for her. I'll be charging like 6K is what I'm going to ask for tomorrow. So as you can see, like this is very much so a lucrative, differentiated offering that you can bring to the market, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So what her company does is that they essentially provide custom branding apparel for companies, and they use this website called Sanmar. And so what I'm going to have this agent do is go into the products, because this is just a demo to get her, sold into the service. All I'm going to have it do is go into the products, go into like a t-shirt, click into this t-shirt, for instance. And then as you can see here, they have like all these different colors and all this information. And so the agent will just need to extract maybe the spec sheet. So I'll have the agent open the spec sheet. And then it just needs to get information like the color, SKU information. I believe the SKU is somewhere over here. Let's see. I think maybe this is the SKU. And let's see, Gemini was talking with me about what else I should have it do. Yeah, color, cost, price, description, SKU, name. So here we can see SKU, color. Can we see the cost? I don't know if we can see the cost. Oh yeah, we can see the cost here. And yeah, so let's see if the computer use agent can just extract all this information. You can see it's not all cleanly on one part of the product. So this is where like computer use is really helpful. So to be building this, we're going to be using Orgo. Oh, let me create a new workspace. If you don't have Orgo, sign up for it. It's the easiest way to deploy computer use agents. We're going to call this one just like form fill demo. And let's go spin up a new computer demo for client. Okay. Let's throw 8 gigs behind it and get that spun up. And then while that's going, make sure you have cursor installed. And what I'm going to do actually is I recently built a Stripe refund request agent. I believe it was this one. Yeah. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open up the same prompt that I gave it for this refund agent. I'm actually going to copy this because I want to use that same prompt for building a new agent, and paste in here. So what this prompt is essentially it's all the docs from Claude. So essentially I took Claude's computer use doc and I copied that. I took their actual docs. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. I took the actual API docs, I copied that, and then I took all the Orgo docs, I copied those for context for the AI model. So now the AI has that as context, and then I'm going to actually just replace up here what I want the agent to be. So I'm just going to speak into my computer using Whisper Flow, and let me think about this. So I actually have to, this is the hard part, is you have to articulate what you want, and you have to do it well. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to understand myself how I want this agent to work. So what I'll do is I'll create a Google Sheet. And what I'm going to do is make this, I'm going to use Gemini to do this. This is awesome. Let me tell Gemini to make a Google Sheet with this information. I'm just going to paste that and put that in here. All right. That was easy enough. Yeah. Okay. And so that's in there. So that's good. And then, yeah, I think this is a good. I think this is good. Okay. So now I know all I want the agent to do for this demo. All I want the agent to do is wow this client. I want the agent to wow the client. So this is a demo for the client so that she can sign on for the full build out and infrastructure. So wowing her is important. And I think this is another big asset of computer use agents is that they have this wow factor. They have this sexy factor to them where like traditional workflow automations, they're just all in the back end. They're all APIs. Computer use is very visual. You can understand what's going on as a client who has no tech experience. It's very cool to watch. So I think that this is also why a lot of businesses will be built off of computer use agents and implementing them into companies and businesses. So all that the agent's going to do is navigate to this this company, Sanmar. This is what our client uses to order like t-shirts and stuff. And it just needs to get all of the information from Sanmar and put it into this Google Sheet. That's it. That's it. So I'm going to explain that now to Cursor. We want to build a computer use agent that goes to, I'm going to type in sanmar.com. Yeah. And actually, what I'll do is I'll just say what Google Gemini said as I was talking about this idea with it. Yeah, I'll just put that in there. Okay, so what I'm having the agent do is I want it to navigate to this website. I want it to find a product page, like a Port Authority polo, and find colors and sizes, highlight the description and price, gather all the appropriate information for filling out a Google Sheet with information like product name, all this stuff, switch tabs to the Google Sheet, and type the data in line by line. And let me give it access to the Google Sheet. I'm going to copy. Anyone with the link can use it. And Google Sheet link is this. The agent should be able to edit the Google Sheet immediately. I will log in my Google account. Yeah, that's good. So let's just send this off. Let's try out the new Gemini 3 Pro, see how it does. And, well, maybe I want to use GPT 5.1 codecs. Yeah, I'll use Gemini. Screw it. Okay, so let's use Gemini. So now that's spinning up. Boom, boom, boom. So this agent, once again, it's going to be a very good demo for the client. And when you have a sexy demo, you can convert the client. And this is actually going to automate a big part of her workflow. There's a lot of things that we're going to automate for her. It's going to be an entire set of agents, maybe 3 to 4 of them. But this is just one of them, and this is a demo of one of them. So that's the whole point. So now while that's cooking up, I can actually start getting orgo situated. So orgo is the computer environment for the computer use agent to use. And what I want to do is I just want to log in to my Google account for orgo just for the purpose of this demo, get that all set up, and then that way the agent doesn't have to manually log in for me. Okay. You can see this is the Google Sheet here. This is what the agent's going to fill out. And I could even type in Sanmar and have this pulled up and ready for it to go. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, this is cooking. You know what? I threw this directly into agent mode. I didn't even do a planning mode. So we'll see if this even works that well. Usually I plan it out first. So let's see what Gemini is cooking here. Need the orgo API key, Anthropic key. Yep. All right, so this is done cooking. Let's see. VNV. Let's do the README. Configure a .env. All right, I'm also going to tell it that I do not terminate the computer after the workflow is complete by the agent. The agent should be shut down, of course, just to save token costs when the task is complete, but the computer itself should remain running so that the agent could always return to that same computer whenever the script is run again. Also, the agent should automatically be logged into Google Sheets, just a heads up. The agent should also already be met with a computer that has the Google Sheet tab open along with the SandMar tab open. But in the case that they are not, then the agent must open Firefox and navigate to the appropriate tabs. All right, that's good. All right, so I just gave it some more instructions on essentially this computer environment should have these tabs open already, but if they're not open, then it will need to open Firefox and open up the tab. But they should already be open. So, making some final edits. All right, so I made some final edits, and now we're going to just run the new Python script. So let's see if this workflow works. Open up a terminal, run. All right, now we're gonna see if the agent does its task. So what's funny is the last video I made, I actually didn't even have the newest model that was running. So this is now using the newest model from Claude, which is kind of funny that the other one was using the old model. All right, so this is a demo of the agent now on SandMar, and it's navigating to a specific polo that I told it to navigate to. And so I forgot what I said exactly, but you can see it here, typing in the name of the polo. Let's see. What does it type in? I think it's Port Authority Polo. And so the agent types that in. And this is the agent's own computer environment. So I've set it up with its own personal computer. And it goes and logs in there. Looks up for the Port Authority Polo. And now you can see the agent thinking below the little window of the computer. You can see it clicking, waiting, taking screenshots, looking around. It finds this polo. And I just gave it very, very generic instructions just to find the polo, get all the information it needs for that polo so that it could fill it out into our Google Sheet. And this is all just a demo and example of how it can gather information like color, price, SKU information, all of that, and insert it into a form field, any kind of field like a form, Google Sheet, CRM, whatever. And it does this quite well. You can see here now it's gathered all the information it thinks it needs. If it hasn't, then it will tab back and forth. So now it's in the Google Sheet tab. And let's see how it does. So product name, it's going to enter that in. I love how it's so formal. It even adds the little trademark, the SKU. Obviously the size / width of the columns could be fixed. That's my fault for not formatting that nicely, but No problem for the agent. It understands what it's doing. Puts in the SKU. K576. Interesting. Nice. It's going to type in the supplier. It's going to type in the color of the polo. It's going to type in the cost and the price of the polo. Does that exactly. And then finally, it'll enter in a description. Types in a very nice description. And that's it. So now that the task is complete for the agent, it will just make sure it all looks good. It takes a screenshot, it takes a look at everything. Yep, it's happy, it's proud of its work. And now it's going to actually do a verification step. It's going to probably go back and double check everything, like any good employee should do. And you can see it reason through everything and how it thinks through problems. And okay, that's it. The data has been successfully saved to Google Sheet as indicated by the save to drive message. No further steps are required. Agent execution complete. So that's it. So this agent autonomously navigated to the website, extracted all the information, and uploaded it into a Google Sheet. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be sending clips of this video to the client as far as the demo goes. And yeah, if you want more of this, I'm starting a school community where we're building computer use agents to run the future of business. So if you're like a software owner, business owner, agency owner, and you want to run your business with AI, computer use agents are the best and easiest way to get started. So if you want to join that community, click the link in my Twitter handle. It'll take you to my website and you can sign up over there. It's completely free.